بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all my dear students. I hope that you all are fine. Here we are going to conduct our another English language class and I hope that you are ready for that. And the topic which we are going to have, that is quite easy, and that is what? Subject and predicate. That is on page number 69. Before moving towards the book, just have a look here. What is subject and what is predicate? In the sentence we are having the different things like subject, verb, object and the rest of the things. But here we are going to move towards a new thing, that is what? Predicate. Okay, subject you have learned in your previous classes, but let's have a look again. What or who does something? What is subject basically? What or who does something, and to what or to what something happens. Sorry, to whom and to what something happens. Like if I say that I do my work. That's a really simple example. I do my work. Here, what is that word which is showing you that it is doing something? I. In the sentence, the person who is doing the work, who is doing the work and who is doing an action, that is basically subject. As I have done here. I do my work. Who is doing the work? I. So this is what? Subject. If I say that my mom and sister are busy. My mom and sister are busy. Okay. So here my mom and sister, they both are what? Subject. My mom and my sister completely is what? Subject. Now that garden is quite beautiful. Yes, that garden is quite beautiful. Here, what does something? I. It is what? Subject. To whom or to what something happens? We are talking about the garden. So, that garden is quite beautiful. That garden is what? Subject. Okay? So, that is what your subject. Now, let's come towards the predicate. The same sentences, I do my work. This is what? Subject. Except the subject, the rest of the sentence is called your predicate. Okay? Here, that garden is your subject. Except that, the rest of the sentence is your predicate. Let's suppose she is speaking. Who is speaking? She. So she is what? Subject. Now, is speaking. Whether that is she is speaking English. Now, this is what? Predicate. Means except the subject, the rest of the sentence in which verbs are present, in which objects are present, in which the rest of the things are present. So whatsoever is there, that is what? Predicate. Okay? You have taken out the subject. Now the rest of the part is called predicate. The definition is what? What happens to the subject? What the subject does. Okay? Means if you have found out the subject in the sentence, except that subject, the rest part of the sentence is called predicate. Okay? Now let's come towards the book. As I told you the page number in the beginning, page number 69, here. Okay, that is your topic. Now, every sentence can be divided into two main parts, the subject and the predicate. Okay, now here, the subject is that part of the sentence that tells us who or what does something. It can also tell us to whom or what something happens. The predicate is that part of the sentence that tell us what happens to the subject or what the subject does. The same thing we were discussing on the board. Here are some examples. Look at the following sentence. The neem tree has been cut down. In the above sentence, the subject is the neem tree. The predicate is has been cut down here, and it shows what happened to the subject. Okay, so the both things we were discussing here and the same is in your book. Now, there is exercise A on the page number 69 on the same page number. Break up the following sentences into the subject and predicate parts and write them down in the table provided. One has been done as an example. Sentence number 1, she is very intelligent. You are supposed to separate the subject from the sentence and predicate as well. Okay. Now how to separate? On the page number 70 there is a chart. This is subject column and the predicate column. Now that is all with the explanation of subject and predicate. Now how to do the working? Firstly, as you guys make the title pages, make it well. Okay. Then the definition of the subject and the verb. You can copy from here as well, and from the page number 69, the part of the subject which I was reading, that the subject is the part of the sentence that tells us who or what does something. Okay, this definition of subject, and after this there is a definition of the predicate. You can copy from here as well. Okay, then as a homework you are supposed to do the exercise A from the page number 69, sentence number 1 till 5. Do not do all the sentences, only 1 till 5. How to do these sentences? As I was showing you the table here, it is having two columns. The first is subject and the second is predicate. You are supposed to copy the 5 sentences in your copy after doing the definitions. Then what to do? Just make the table in your copies. Okay, make the table in your copies. Then the sentences which you guys had copied, take out the subject and predicate from those all sentences and separate them in the table which you will make it. This is okay, definitions and exercises. I hope that you have understood well. I can show you here as well. Till sentence number 5. The children of this school are very well behaved. There is a column of subject. Like sentence number 1 they have done here in the subject from the red. This in the subject it is she, and in the predicate it is very intelligent. In the same manner you are supposed to do with the rest of the sentences. Okay, so that is your topic. I hope that you have understood well. Just do it with neat and clean manner. Inshallah we will meet again in our